Yeah, shalom, Israel, man. Yeah, man. Thought I'd do a quick breakdown today, man. Because before I get into my lesson, man, basically I want to touch on what happened at camp on yesterday, man. At camp, man. Some demonic, wicked demons, man. Basically them same heathens that basically selling to our people, basically them fruit and veg heathens that sold to our people on the Shabbat, man. I'm not going to get too much into it. I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to let the people that watch my YouTube video that basically watch it for themselves, so they can get insight, so they can see how these devils are. These devils don't really like us, innit? The devils are enemies, man. Because basically when we was at camp teaching and guys always like to say this heathen, man. He's very cheeky as well, man. This Edomite, man. Basically, I can't remember what he said, but I have to re-elevate and watch it myself as well to see what happened. But and I cut to the short, but basically had talking a lot of mouth and that, and basically saying he's got his brothers there, you know, like trying to do something. But then you cut to the short chase, and basically it had this slight brown skin. I don't know if he's a Jake or not, but sense of spirit in it. He's selling for the people as well. So I'm guessing he's might be a Jake. I don't think he's a Jake, but I think he's a heathen, isn't it? Because basically when we were cutting up the scripture saying basically we shouldn't be celebrating Christmas, and not just Christmas, we was cutting him up with other stuff as well. Not him, not the guy that was trying to jump off and try and fight us, but the other the heathen that's basically getting angry in it, basically heathen light brown skin I wouldn't say Jake, but that heathen who people will say he looks like he's light skinned in it, but obviously he's not light skinned. He's a heathen in it, because basically a sense of spirit in it, because as soon as you bring out precepts and he want to get mad in it, and try defend his oppressor in it. He's basically jumping over walls and basically trying to run to us in it, trying to fight us. But obviously the Most High said that no weapon formed against us will prosper in it. So we have a right to defend ourselves as well in it. So if you would have came against the men of the Lord that are out there in the highways and byways teaching me, my brother, if you would have came against us and tried to fight us, we have a right to defend ourselves in it. So I don't want to put my own words, man. I've got a precept for that, man. Before I get into the lesson, bring up precept for that. Maccabees. We have the right to defend ourselves in it, because you can't when we're at camp teaching, we can't just let anyone be putting hands on us, because most I said we can fight for ourselves on the Sabbath day, innit? Because even in ancient times as well, these heathens try to fight us on the Sabbath day, innit? So let me get a precept in. I'm slack here. I'm trying to find a precept. There's a lot of demonic and evil spirits happened yesterday, man. Yeah, calm, but that's why we need more brothers out here trying to labour, man, because they can't just be sitting in the house all day, man, watching camp videos. Need to come out in the houses and byways and do the work, man, because it's going to get to that time when Easter's going to be knocking at door to door and try and ask, are you a Jew or not, innit? How in the Maccabee times are, innit? Are you a Jew or you're Greek, innit? So obviously it's still repentance season now, but obviously it's going to get to the point when race war's going to happen, innit? Because basically I feel sorry for that sister, man, that Eve, man. Basically she looks like probably might be 8 or 10 or something like that. She's she got her dad's a Israelite, but obviously her mum's an Edomite, innit? And basically she had the cheek to come up to the man of the Lord and have attitude, and try to say we're teaching racism, innit? But all we're doing is reading out the Bible. That's it, man. So as soon as we brought the precepts and she had to walk away in it, because the Bible says the word is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, in it. Just paraphrasing that precept. So let me bring up the Maccabees about how we can fight for our lives on our Sabbath day. The book of First Maccabees, chapter 2, verse. Start from 32. They pursued after them a great number, and having overtaken them, they camped against them and made war against them on a Sabbath day. See that? Verse 33. And they said unto them, let that which ye have done hitherto surface come forth, and do according to the commandment of the king, and ye shall live. Verse 34. But they said, we will not come forth, neither will we do the king's commandment to profane the Sabbath day. So then they gave them to the battle with all speed. Verse 36. Howbeit they answered them not, neither cast them a stone at them, nor stopped the places where they lay hid, but said, let us die in all our innocency. Heaven and earth shall testify against, heaven and earth shall testify for us that ye put us to death wrongfully. Verse 38. So they rose up against them in battle on the Sabbath, and they slew them with their wives and children and their cattle, to the number of 1,000 people. Now when Matthias and his friends understood hereof, they mourned for them right so, and one of them said to another, if we all do as our brethren have done, and fight not for our lives and laws against the heathen, they will now quickly root us out of the earth, man. See that, man? Basically what happened yesterday, man. Cause like, if that heathen light-skinned brother wanna come basically like try and fight us, jumping them up and down, trying to run against us, but obviously like he wasn't gonna do nothing, man. It's consensus spirit as well. I know he wasn't gonna do nothing as well. That's how the heathen want. You like to make a cause a scene in it, and basically don't want to do nothing. Cause like he told him, you got something to do. When they try to touch us, like come and touch us, and you see what happens in it. But obviously, weapons are warfare, not carnal, but you can't not gonna let these heathens come and fight us, and we're not gonna do nothing, innit? Because we've got to stand firm for this. Got to stand firm for this this word, innit? Got to stand firm for the Bible, innit? For this precept and the scriptures, innit? Because like the Most High said, like can't be having fear, man. I'm paraphrasing the precept. I have my sword in me. Most High, we haven't got the spirit of fear on us, innit? So we got to stand firm for the word, basically, innit? Can't be no wishy-washy boys out here, man. But we've got to stand firm for this word, man. Yahweh Bashir al Shai, man. You can't be scared out here, man. That's why when we go out in the house of Bible teach, we don't even make conversation with these heathens, man. Don't make no conversation at all, but you want to try and beg of us. As soon as we bring out precepts, you want to make the little slightly assumptions, and want to drop throw in the little 2 or 3 words in it. But yeah, man. But whether or not Most High gonna do with these heathens when the Most High returns, man. All these heathens are going to captivity, and the Most High returns regardless, innit? So all we got to do is endure, man. Do until the end, man. Stop celebrating all these pagan wicked days, man. Stop celebrating Christmas as well, man. It's pagan and wicked. I'm gonna show some pictures about why I shouldn't be celebrating Christmas before I close out as well, man. Because like Christmas is demonic and evil, man. So that's why Jake come out with the heathen custom and stop getting these Shedemites as well, man. Because Shedemites are basically letting our people celebrate Christmas and Halloween on them pagan wicked days, man. So that's why we need to come back into the scriptures and start celebrating our high holy days. Stop celebrating them pagan wicked days what them even tell us to celebrate, man. So before I touch into that slacking, it's a bit cold out there, slacking, one sec. But notice about these heathens as well, they have a lot of mouth, but like they don't want to do nothing. When it's time to fight, man, they're not on nothing, man. That's what I'm saying. But still, man, we got to do it to the end, innit? Basically, like we should be saved, innit? But when we're out there and teaching the higher of piety, man, we can't be let anyone try and fight us. But we have the right to defend ourselves at the end of the day, innit? So like, anyhow, that guy would have come against the men of the Lord, me and my brother, and that would have got himself seriously hurt, innit? Because like, if we're just wishy-washy boys, we're out there reading the Bible on the Sabbath day. We're not no wishy-washy boys, innit? We're the men of the Lord, man. But they'll see when the Most High returns, innit? When they'll see what colour the Most High returns. They think the Most High is some Edomite, some pale-faced devil with blue eyes, man. That's not true, man. Because it states in Revelation 1 verse 14 that basically the Most High had dark skin in it, so like and his face was slacky, his hair was woolly in it. So how can his how can his face be pearl or olive skin, man? Not make no sense at all, man. So all you Christians are teaching the wrong stuff, man. And these churches as well, they're not teaching a Revelation 1 verse 14, innit? The Most High was a black man, he wasn't no white man, wasn't no white man, no doggy pink, no slack, he wasn't no white man, no blue eye or doggy stringy hair, man. So let me touch on my lesson today, man. Today's lesson I'm going to touch on is basically our brothers really keeping the high holy days and the new moon, man. Because like us as a people, man, people Israelites, man, shouldn't be celebrating Christmas, man. Shouldn't be celebrating all these pagan wicked days, man. Halloween and all that rubbishness, man. So it's lucky, one sec. Yeah, because I noticed that a lot of you jakes, man, when they get with these heathens, man, these dogs, man, and they celebrate Christmas as well, like they put a spirit on them as well, because like when we was out there teaching the houses and Bible yesterday, I see a whole heap of people like ask them why celebrating Christmas, said because like they didn't have an answer basically, because like we asked them basically Christmas, the Bible don't say like we shouldn't be celebrating Christmas, like they didn't have no words in it, so like because it states in Jeremiah 10 verse 2, like, so basically learn not the way of the heathen, innit? So like when you get these the Shedemites, all these heathen, all these other nations, they get you to celebrate Halloween, man, they get you to celebrate Christmas, get to celebrate Easter and all them pagan wicked days, man. That's why we shouldn't be having no part in these heathens. We stop getting our own 12 tribes of Israelite women and stop getting these filthy dogs on it, because like, they're not attractive anyway, innit? That's why they got to put a whole heap of makeup on their face. They got to get lip fillers, man. Like Kim Kardashian, she's got to get lip fillers, she's got to get butt injections, she's got to get plastic surgery, just look like the so-called black woman, isn't it? That's why these other nations want to keep envying us, basically trying to look like the so-called black woman, but at the end of the day, like, no one wants to be no one wants to be us at the end of the day, and that's why these other nations have no melanin, they have no pigmentation in their skin, innit? Yeah, man. So let me get touch up in the next precept today, man. The book of Colossians, Colossians, chapter 2, verse 16. Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink or in respect of a holy day or of the new moon or of the Sabbath days, man. Yeah, man, because it's like let me read it again. Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink or in respect of a holy day or in the new moon or of the Sabbath day, innit? Yeah, man, because brothers need to be keeping us the high holy days. Brothers need to be keeping the new moons also, man. Because like it's cool not saying that you're out on the house and by saying that basically they keep the feast of dedication and they keep the Sabbath day. Saying you're gonna keep the basically Passover, etc. and destruction of Nicanor, but like it says in the Bible, it quotes that basically you've got to work out your own salvation as well, man. Because basically brothers can't be with you day in day out. Brothers don't know what you're doing. Like when you're after camping, that only the Most High knows what you're doing. Because like you can tell a whole heap of people when you're out there teaching saying basically keeping the high holy days, keeping the Sabbath day, but when you're in the house by yourself, wherever you're by yourself, and after camp, when you're in the house by yourself, when you're with your children, if you're alone and that, only the Most High knows what you're doing at the end of the day, and that's why Most High said you've got to work out your own salvation. You can't be, also as well, you can't be having respect for certain person and men as well, and you've got to put the Most High first and stop putting trust in men as well, man, because like, dust and ashes at the end of the day, and it don't matter if you're the head of the camp, you're the main man and the head of the camp or not, but all dust and ashes at the end of the day, because like, you can't be respecting a certain person or man because he might be breaking down the scriptures more mighty than the other brother, and you can't be put respect for the brother because like, certain brothers might read better than you, but you still can't be putting respect for that person, and you got your whole body basically, innit? You got to respect your whole camp, man. You can't just be choosing certain amount of people you want to talk to and you don't want to talk to. That's often evil as well, because like Moses said, trying to paraphrase the priest, basically if you hate your brother, basically you're a murderer, basically, I must paraphrase the priest. I saw the meat, basically. I must paraphrase the priest, basically if you hate your brother, you're basically a murderer and you're not going to get into the kingdom. So that's why the feast of dedication also getting into basically how basically like there's holy for wickedness going on feast of dedication, holy for wickedness, hatred as well, man. So that's why thing, man, not Passover, basically kind of slack it, trying to remember, slack it, trying to find something. So, yeah, slack it, yeah. Basically the Day of Atonement, innit? Basically states that we're meant to be that day was meant to be pledging our sin, no, not sin, yeah, pledging our sins, innit? On the Day of Atonement, innit? Because like, even now, I still see like certain camps that don't want to congregate together, and certain people don't want to talk in that. But in the end of the day, it's due to the curses as well, because like basically like certain brothers are gonna basically hatred, innit? States in Deuteronomy like basically like the eyes should be evil towards your brother, innit? Like stew the curses, stew in this Babylon system today, innit? Even if you're in the truth or not, there's still gonna be curses in that. Like basically like we've still got fleshful and evil slacker. We've still got fleshful bodies in it. We've not got mortal bodies in it. So we're still gonna have like demons that are gonna be jumping onto us at the end of the day in it. But we still can repent and fast in it, so we can get them demons off us in it. So then we get the next precept in Isaiah 1 verse 14. Your new moons and your appointed feasts, my soul hateth. They are a trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. Yeah, man, space is like it. Space is stating that, basically that. You're weary to bear them, innit? We're meant to be keeping the high holy days, innit? You can't just be doing your own thing out here, man. You need to be keeping the high holy days and keeping the new moons also, man. We're meant to be keeping Christmas and all the pagan wicked days, man. That's what the heathens celebrate, man. We'd like to basically like get into all that idol worship and stuff, and that's what Christmas is. And you put the Christmas tree in the house, what we do is worship the idol, basically, innit? So like, what we do is worship the idol, basically, innit, man? So that's all Christmas is, like basically like. And Christmas got a demonic and evil spirit on it as well, because like know that certain children don't receive their presents and that, they start to get angry, and when they don't get what they wanted to get in it, they start to get angry, and they might want a PS5 or want some toys or some stuff like that, and they don't get what they wanted to get, and they start to get angry because like it's got a demonic spirit on it as well, man. Because like I never understand why people want to spend so much money on Christmas Day and the next day and January when they go out to work, man, they're broke, man, they ain't got no money. They spend a whole lot of money on some stupidness, for the children and that. So buy that holy gifts for the children and basically make that wicked turkey meal and make that Brussels sprouts, make them sausages with make them sausages with bacon wrapped around the sausages, man. All that wickedness, man. Getting into all that pagan wicked stuff, man. Because it's wicked, man. People not meant to be celebrating all these pagan days, man. Because like most of them tell us to be celebrating them pagan days in the Bible, in the Bible, man. Because like when we told people in the house of the Bible, like don't state, it doesn't say it in the Bible for us to be celebrating Christmas, but people still don't want to listen, man. When we bring out Jeremiah 10 verse 2, how learn up the way of the heathen and that, and how the tree was cut down and the forest and that, and basically I'm gonna bring that piece out in a minute, man. Because people need to get out this Christmas stuff, man. Because the money can be evil, man. Before I get that precept, I'm gonna finish off my lesson. Get Romans 14 verse 1. He that is weak in the faith receive ye, but not to doubtful assumptions. Yeah, man, like he that's weak in the faith, innit? Like he that's weak in the faith. Obviously, you might know that it's the feast day. You might know it's the new moon, but obviously, like you might not want to keep it like a spirit might get in and basically Satan basically tell them not to celebrate the high holiday. Basically tell them to celebrate the pagan wicked days, celebrate Christmas, celebrate New Year's Eve, celebrate Boxing Day, celebrate Thanksgiving, all that pagan, celebrate Black Friday as well, that pagan wicked days, man. That's what it's saying, like, basically, you might be weak in the faith, innit? Like, that's why you got to repent, man. Pray, fast, repent, fast as well, man. Because like, when you don't fast, man, like, the money the spirit's getting you when you don't fast, man. That's why you got to fast, purge out all your sins and that, and basically put faith in the Most High, and basically pray every day, man. Even though before you go out, man, pray in the morning, pray every time that you get a chance to, because like, you don't know what's gonna happen when you leave the house, man. You could get licked down by the bus. Anything could happen. Like, this brother system is very evil, man. So you get a couple more precepts after getting to show you the wicked pagan pictures about why you should be celebrating Christmas. Book of Romans, chapter 14, verse 5. One man esteemeth one day above another. Another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own. Yes. So that's what basically states in the Bible as well. Like, basically work out your own salvation. That's basically like precept to go of Romans 14 verse 5. Because like one man esteemeth one day above another. Another esteemeth every day alike. Every man be fully persuaded in his own. Basically saying that you've got to work out your own salvation as well, man. You can't be holding your hand in this thing, innit? Because like when I'm not with my brother at camp and that, you can't be telling me what to do and that. You don't know what I'm doing. It's that basically got to work out our own salvation.
Camera, man, slucky. Windy out, man. Yeah, at the end of the day, we've got to work out our own salvation, innit? Because like, we can't be telling brothers what to do in this thing, innit? Because like, all that's down on your own thing, innit? Down on your own. If you want to be celebrating the high, holy, slacker. If you want to be celebrating the high holy days, we can't force our brothers if you don't want to celebrate the high holiday, innit? It's all done on them at the end of the day, innit? So, little willing brothers can be get mad in this thing, innit? Because like, you can't just be knowing the Hebrew Israelite and you're not keeping the feast days, not keeping the new moons, innit? That's off as well, man. Because like, when we're in this truth, man, you're meant to be celebrating Passover, Thanksgiving, right? No, slacking, not what I said. Meant to be celebrating Passover, celebrating Feast of Dedication, man. Destruction of Nicanor, man. All these other high holy days, our forefathers, all these high holy days, the Most High told us to be celebrating, isn't it? So all that wicked Christmas spirit that's might jump in you, need to rebuke that spirit, isn't it? If your people will be celebrating pagan wicked days, you need to stop be celebrating with these pagan wicked days, man. The Most High didn't tell us to be celebrating Christmas, all them pagan wicked days, man. That's why when you come into this truth, and you might get a demon that jump you, but you've got to rebuke the demon, fast that demon off, and basically pray for repentance, isn't it? Because me, even when I first came into the truth, it wasn't obviously it's hard, but obviously wasn't perfect. Basically, but obviously I've got to watch breakdown videos. Basically, got built up in the spirit, and basically start to celebrate all these righteous high holidays, isn't it? And yeah, man, Christmas is pagan as well, man. And to start celebrating Christmas birthdays as well, man, because like lot of ease on that got that birthday spirit, and like to be buying gifts, like to be blowing up candles and buying birthday cakes out. But when we asked that sister yesterday when we came to camp, she wanted to celebrate birthdays and that. We asked her why you want to celebrate birthdays. She couldn't give us the answer, innit? So she just that's the feeling, innit? But like I said, man, she got people in this world, man. They got to work out their own salvation. We can't be holding you down, man. Trying to be telling you what to do. We can't force you to keep the commandments. You don't want to be keeping it, innit? Oh, jeez. It's windy, man. Slack it, but funny drop, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of priests. I'm gonna wind down, man. It's windy out here, man. Jeez, man. Galatians chapter 4, verse 10. Ye observe days and months and times and years. Yeah, man. It's basically saying us as Hebrew Israelites, man, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans need to be observing the days, man, observing the months, observing the times, and observing the years also, innit? Because like, we can't be taking part on Esau's days, man. We can't be taking part in Esau's demonic wicked pagan days, man. And also, man, we don't follow Esau's months as well. We've got us as Hebrew Israelites. We've got our own high holy days. We've got our own months as well, man. Because like Esau wants to say that basically January is basically the new year, man. It's off as well, man. It's us as Hebrew Israelites, man. We've got our own years, months, and our own high holy days also, innit? So yeah, man. Because like notice a lot of jakes on the world and ease in the world, man. You want to be celebrating what Esau was celebrating. When we told him at camp that basically it's wrong, man.
we've got our own high holidays we need to celebrate. It's like the confounding, innit? Because like Esau done a number on the people, innit? Esau bamboozled people so much, man. Like basically that we don't know, not we, but people in the world, man, they don't know who they are, basically, innit? So Esau done a job on the people, innit? That's why most of the people don't know who they are today. But Lord willing, people in the world that can wake up, innit, and come back in this truth, man. So like show a couple show you some things where you shouldn't be celebrating Christmas after that on the wind down, man. Bit of a cold out here, man. This is wickedness as well, man. Like, oh, stop. One sec. It's lucky it is, man. Windy, man, to change up the camera thing, man. Wind is blowing on my phone and that, man. Jeez. So like, show a couple things where you shouldn't be celebrating Christmas after I'm gonna wind down. So let me move this camera, man. It's windy around here. Yeah, man. Christmas, pagan holidays, wicked costumes. Like, trying to show it so you can see it. Wind's just blowing my thing. It's basically pagan holidays, wicked costumes. I'm gonna read out these it's pagan wicked days after when I'll close up. It's windy, man. Christmas, start of Christmas first. Christmas, one of the most celebrated holidays on earth, based on religious traditions. This none by I'm trying to see that word. By local celebration is completely pagan in nature. See that? It states in Jeremiah 10 verse 2, I was bringing out earlier. And it also states in Amos 5 verse 21, Jeremiah 7 verse 18, and also Luke 2 verse 1 to 8. And basically Thanksgiving also another highly celebrated holiday that is rooted in wickedness and the destruction of the Lord's chosen people. See that? Basically saying that it's basically wickedness, isn't it? And basically a lot of people got put to death, man, during Thanksgiving, man. And it states in basically Isaiah 5 verse 20, Leviticus 11 verse 7, Amos 5 verse 21, Micah 2 verse 1 to 2, Amos 5 to 15, Colossians 2 verse 8. Read the rest after the wind down. New Year's Day, the day is a complete inaccurate celebration of the modern day Gregorian calendar. The New Year celebration is celebrating the Roman god Janus, who was their god of new beginnings and transitions. Daniel 7 verse 25 states in 1 Corinthians 6 to 9, Colossians 2 to 8 as well. And basically also Valentine's as well. It's wicked as well, man. And let's read it out. Valentine's Day also has a pagan roots, stemming from the Roman god Lupercus, who was the Roman god of Falati, something like that. I can't see, it's a bit Right, it's a bit crazy. For Tau Lati and Juno for Barata of the goddess of fever. And it states in Jeremiah 10 verse 2 also, John 14 to 15, Galatians 5 to 19, and also Leviticus 18 to 24 to 30. That basically it's basically pagan, it's all pagan wicked customs, and none of our people, 12 tribes of Israelite people, shouldn't be celebrating it to come out all that custom. We were trying to celebrate it next week, man. You need to stop, man, because it's pagan wicked, man. Read the next three pagan wicked days after on the wind down. Easter, modern Easter is named after the Babylonian goddess Ishtar, who was the mother and wife of Nimrod and mother of their son Tammuz. And it states in Jeremiah 10 verse 2 as well. Leviticus 11 verse 7, Amos 5 verse 21, and it also states in Mark 7 to 6 to 9, it states in Genesis 10 to 8 to 10, and it states in Exodus 20 to 4, and it states in Acts 5 to 29 as well. And I already know that Halloween is pagan wicked, but I'm going to read it out as well. Halloween, clearly, nothing is hallowed or holy during this day. And it's told that it's pagan wicked things, demonic stuff, and how people are dressing up, and dressed up in wicked pagan costumes. And nothing is hallowed or holy during this day. Jeremiah 10 verse 2, Isaiah 8 to 20, Mark 12 to 27, and it states in Mark 7 to 6 to 9, Amos 5 to 21, and it states in Exodus 20 to 4, Deuteronomy 18 to 10, and it states in Psalms 78 to 5 to 8, Zephaniah 1 to 8, and I read out the last costume after that's like, and read out the last pagan day after on the wind down, man. Mother's Day and Father's Day. We know that the Most High commanded that we honor that. Slacker, and read it again. Mother's Day and Father's Day. We know that the Most High commanded that we honor our father and mother. It states in Exodus 20 to 12. But we did not ordain there to be two specific holidays of the year to honor them. It states in Acts 19 to 24 to 35. First Maccabees 1 to 11 to 12. Colossians 2 to 8. Mark 7 to 6 to 8 as well. And then basically, I'm going to read this last bit at the bottom. Lupa, Kalia, pagan love festival, sexual organ, fornication, adultery, rape, lust, drunkenness, homosexuality, Saint Valentine. It's basically got Nimrod at the bottom as well, and it's got like whole heap of pagan wicked stuff in his hand, man. Yeah, man. That's why our people need to stop celebrating Halloween on these pagan wicked days, man. Because like Most High didn't ordain us to be celebrating them pagan days, man. Yeah, man. Because us the people need to stop celebrating them days, man. Start coming back into these scriptures, man. Start reading the Bible for ourselves, man. And start doing research, man. Because like obviously not every brother out there don't obviously every brother can do not just you don't have to always. So okay, one sec. Cause people that may know the Israelites in it, everyone might not be able to come camp in it, but you know that you're Israelite, man. You can do different ways to give alms in it. You can be making fringes for your nation, man. You can be cooking food for the feast days, man, and also could be basically giving alms to the homeless people of our people, not for the other nations, man. Only for our people, and giving alms to our people, because like we're the ones that suffering in this pagan Babylon system, man. The suffering, man. So we're the only ones that suffering. That's why we need to start loving our own people and stop loving our oppressors, man. Because like what happened yesterday, you're gonna see what happened yesterday when I upload the video Lord willing today, man. Because like these nations don't like us, innit, man. Because the things that we were saying, really it was the Satan things. It's true colours was showing basically, innit. Because like we're saying some things, like we were saying some things back, but it wasn't trying to engage them, because like we're only here to wait for our people at the end of the day. So yeah, man. But that's what I'm saying. These heathens are gonna get the judgments very soon, because like they're getting very proud, man. Demonic spirits coming out of them, and basically like this
start to rage when the preachers, it's like when the precepts come out, innit? Because like, it states in the Bible as well, it says like, why did the heathen rage, innit? Why did they such a vain thing, innit? Because they like to rage, man, when the judgment comes up, man, they start to get upset, man, they can't take it. So I might get 2 more precepts, man, and close up, man, because I'm gonna touch on like, why what's happening to these heathens, man. No, I'm meant to be closed out with like a couple of precepts ago, but I've got something else to bring on.
Trying to keep playing this phone, that's dropped. Slacking, what's it? Trying to press it. Yeah, can't, but get 2 more precepts after that, wind down. So what's gonna happen to the Edomites, man? Heathens, man. Start on Job chapter 8, verse 19. So, Job chapter 18, verse 19. He shall be driven into darkness and chased out of the world, man. Yeah, man, so what's gonna happen to these heathens, man, these other nations that have some slavery, man. And the Most High comes back to the earth, man, you know, chase all these heathens, man, all these other nations, man, out of the world, man. Lord, when they can be serving us, when we're in the, Lord, when if I'm an elect, man, all my brothers are elect as well, man. Lord, when we make it to the kingdom, so these heathens can be serving us, man, and basically treating us how they was, basically treating us how they were treating us, basically when we was not when we, but when our forefathers were enslaved, they was beating us, whipping us, letting our forefathers and basically assistants be picking cotton on the basically the cotton field, innit? Basically like serving them our oppressors, basically, innit? So like it says like the saying says, man, what goes around comes around, innit? So how they had us in slavery, man. We wouldn't have them in slavery as well when the Most High gives the green light and Lord, when we can make it to the kingdom. He was going to be serving us, man. He was going to be cooking us food, man, and he was going to be doing what we told him to do, basically, innit? So like, Lord willing, that they can be speed up and to get out of this Babylon wicked system, innit? Can't take working for these heathens, man. Can't take looking at these ugly heathens. Can't take looking at these ugly Sheedomite faces, man. They ain't got no makeup on. They ain't got no melanin, and that's why you got to put holy makeup on the face to try to put some pigmentation on the face, because they know you haven't got no melanin. That's why they have to keep it getting melanin shots. They got to keep it getting slack here. I'm trying to find the word. Got to keep it getting lip injections. They got to keep it getting butt injections just to look like the so-called black woman, innit? Because like she knows they ain't attractive, innit? So I don't understand whether so-called black man want to keep getting these Sheedomites, innit? Getting these other nations, innit? Because like, when you get with these Sheedomites, man, don't know how you find them attractive, because like, when they take the makeup off the face, man, like, they look horrible, man. They look like a horror movie, innit? They look like them horror movies in the film, man. So I don't understand how Jake want to make children with them, make babies with them, when you wake up, I bet when you wake up in the morning, man, must get frightened, man, because like, cause I noticed like when I watched some when I was in the war, I was watching some stuff like can't remember what I was watching, but I was watching some serious stuff in it. I noticed like when the heathens take the makeup off their face, man, they start to look horrible and they look ugly as hell, man. But when a 12 tribes of Israelite women take the makeup, they don't put makeup on the face, but obviously like when they do put makeup on, they take it off the face and like they still look beautiful, innit? It's beautiful to look at, innit? They don't have to get no melanin shots, they don't have to get no lip injections. Like, Most High made a woman beautiful as well, man. So yeah, man, I thought I was touching that subject, man. Lord, when I could do a breakdown on Wicked Christmas, man, this week, man. So with that, man, I hope you brothers and sisters that watch the video will be edified, man. With that, close that, man, and give your praise to the Most High. Yahweh, Bashim, El Shai, man. Shalom, man.